She looks like the woman everyone wants to be, confident, composed, unstoppable. She's the one who always keeps it together, the one everyone leans on. But when the world goes quiet, and it's just her and her thoughts, she feels a silence that no achievement can fill. It's not the kind of loneliness you fix with company. It's the kind that lives deep in the chest, a quiet ache behind the smile, a tired heart behind the strength. Because sometimes the strongest women are the ones who feel the emptiest when no one's watching. We teach women to be strong, to never need, never depend, never break. Society praises independence, but forgets that emotional connection is not weakness. It's human, so she learns to do everything alone. To carry the weight, to solve the problems, to smile through the pressure. And every time she survives another storm on her own, people clap from a distance. They admire her resilience, but no one ever asks if she's tired. No one wonders if the storm left cracks that she's desperately trying to hold together. The more capable she becomes, the less anyone checks in. Her competence becomes a wall that others assume she doesn't need help scaling. The more she says, "I'm fine," the more they believe it, because it's easier than confronting the uncomfortable truth that even the strongest people need support. Until one day, she realizes, no one truly sees her. They only see the version that never falls apart, the pillar that never sways. They admire the statue, but forget there's a living, breathing person inside. Deep inside, the lonely strong woman lives by one silent rule: if I rely on no one can disappoint me. This isn't born from arrogance. It's a survival mechanism etched into her soul by past hurts and unmet needs. That's emotional self-sufficiency, a powerful but isolating belief. Many of these women grew up being the responsible one, the caretaker, the high achiever, the girl who never had the luxury to fall apart because everyone else was leaning on her. She learned early on that her needs came second, or not at all. And when you spend years being the strong one, vulnerability stops feeling safe. It feels dangerous. It's a risk she can't afford to take, so she builds walls, not to keep others out, but to protect the fragile parts of herself within. She smiles through the pain, not out of denial, but as a form of armor. She keeps control, not because she's a perfectionist, but because she's terrified of what will happen if she lets go, protecting what little peace she has left in a world that has always demanded more from her than it gives. Here's the cruel irony. Everyone admires her strength, but no one sees what it costs. No one sees the sleepless nights spent rehearsing difficult conversations, or the tears shed in the solitude of her car after a long day. She's the friend who comforts everyone, but has no one to comfort her. She's the rock for her family, the problem solver at work, the one who dispenses wisdom and support freely. She's the one who listens deeply, but is never truly heard. Her own stories remain unspoken, her own fears locked away. She's the woman who holds others when they cry, but cries quietly into her own pillow, muffling the sounds so no one worries. When people call her so strong, she smiles. But inside, she wishes someone would say, "You don't always have to be." She yearns for permission to be human, to be messy, to be tired, because the truth is, she doesn't crave saving. She doesn't want a knight in shining armor to rescue her from her life. She craves being seen. She craves someone to recognize the effort it takes to maintain that strength day after day. Loneliness, for her, isn't about being alone. It's about being unseen in a world that only values her strength. She can be in a crowded room, surrounded by people who love her, and still feel profoundly isolated because no one is seeing the real her. They see the cape, but not the person wearing it. They see the yes, but not the exhaustion behind it. They see the solution, but not the sacrifice it took to find it. She doesn't need someone to fix her. She's been fixing things her whole life. She just needs someone who notices. Someone who looks beyond the surface, past the confident smile, and the capable hands, and says, "I see the woman behind the armor. You don't have to carry it all today." That kind of understanding, that moment of real human recognition, can feel like oxygen to a heart that's been holding its breath for years. It's a quiet acknowledgement that she is more than her utility, more than her resilience. The psychology of women who feel lonely inside is not a story of weakness. It is a story of emotional endurance, of love turned inward, of a heart that gave too much for too long and forgot how to receive. It is the story of a well that has quenched everyone else's thirst but has run dry for itself. It's the result of being conditioned to be a giver, a nurturer, a fixer, while never being taught that it's okay to need, to ask, to receive. If you recognize her, or if you are her, remember this: your strength is beautiful, but you deserve softness too. You deserve a safe space where you can lay down your armor without fear of being judged or abandoned. You deserve to have your cup filled, to be listened to be held. You don't have to break to be seen. You don't have to be alone to be strong. You just have to let someone in and trust that the right person will stay. They won't be intimidated by your strength. They'll cherish it, and they won't leave you to carry your burdens alone. They'll offer to hold them with you.